Hello, welcome back to the No Bad JuJu podcast. I'm just gonna jump right into it. There's no sugarcoating it. This week, we lost. We lost against Southeastern Louisiana, a team that we were tied with in first place for the conference. I remember saying last week that we had to be locked in during practice and throughout the week so that we can execute on game day. And I felt like that we did a very good job on preparing for the game. I felt like we were very, very prepared. Just that when it came to the game day, we just wasn't executed. That first drive, though, that first drive, we took us three or four plays to score, and just like our coach had said, it's like air was like something was lifted off the sideline, like we were finna do them like we did McNeese last week, and that's just was not the case. And ever since that first drive, we score and then defense gets a stop. We just we just fell off. It just wasn't the same. So what I think we could have done differently, just played played like how we knew that we can play. We wasn't executing like we usually did. We let the some little things, like penalties, like little things like missed assignments and stuff like that. Just get in the way of our playmaking, missed tackles, stuff like that. Just get in the way, and those little cracks just made big for Southeastern Louisiana. So there's not much. There's not much we could have done differently. I'll definitely say they weren't a better. They didn't have better players than us. I'll say that they had one. They had two players, two three players. Um, that did all their heavy lifting, and their few players executed more than our team could, and that's just how the result came to be. We just didn't execute on some things that they did. But it was like I I, I know this sounds biased, but like probably defense did the best during the game. Offense, we would move the ball on offense. We just could never finish, to be honest. And that's not knocking anybody. I'm just saying what it is. Special teams could have been way better. Special teams definitely. I feel like special teams played a factor in what and how the game went and how it felt. Definitely played a factor in that. I'll say special teams definitely could have been better. But speaking into the future, you know, you don't want to dwell on wins and you don't want to dwell on losses either. 24-hour rule, you go into what's next. The only problem with that is that now we go into a bye week. That means we are sitting in a bye week coming off of a loss. And you're eager to win. Now you're eager to go get something, and we just can't let that turn into something that'll be a hindrance to the team. Because I know that we can there's still hope. It's not like we can't win the conference anymore. We just have to basically have to win out. But like we have to execute. That's the main word, execute. We have to execute better than the other teams. We have to make plays that the other teams cannot make. We have to stop the other teams making plays. Simple stuff like that. We play SFA October 26th. That's our calendar. That's what we're focused on. So we're gonna go through this week, and we're just gonna prepare as much as we can before next week. Get into the actual game planning and process like that on game week. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is not going to be a very long podcast episode. Probably going to keep it short and simple. Probably just like the last one for real. No, there's not really much I can talk about. I can probably talk. I know I can talk about. I could talk about just talk about college football in general. Alabama. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't. I don't see what I can talk about here. Um, I just definitely know that we could have executed better on how, like, execute how we know that we can execute. That's the biggest word, execute. Well, but that's pretty much it, man. I said it's not gonna be a very long episode. I know it might be disappointing, but I'm kind of being lazy trying to get an episode out. But there's not much that we can speak about here. We just we just had a missed opportunity, and we just have to make sure that that never happens again. And build off of we build off of the you don't want to build off of the mistakes, but we build off from what we learned that we did wrong in this game, so that we don't do it again for the rest of the season. Because we it's definitely in our reach to still win the conference. That's definitely our goal. We just have to lock in. That's the main thing. We have to lock in, man. But that's all for today. This episode. I hope you have a great week. Sorry for the short episode. I'm just keep it plain and simple. I don't got no guest on. Still trying to find somebody, but it's whatever comes around comes around. Now, I just well, if you like this episode, please comment something like that. Give me so I can get some type of feedback if I'm doing a great job. I'm still gonna post either way. So, I mean, I just appreciate y'all listening. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, come back to this space if you believe, or if you just want to listen, because here there is truly no bad juju. Thank you. Have a great day. And if you want to look at any other episodes, I have one right here on the screen. Maybe there's another one. It's definitely going to be down in the description. Please like and watch those other episodes. Thank you.